Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to X-Men 97 Season 1 Episode 8, titled Tolerance is Extinction, Part 1. The X-Men must unite to face a new threat. So that new threat is obviously going to be Bastion, because technically they've never fought him before. They've fought Nimrod, they fought Master Mold, they haven't fought the Fusion. Yeah, I was incorrect. It's a human appearing body that he has. I thought that Nimrod was actually fused with a human. No. His form is human appearing. He's not actually a human. I was wrong about that in the last episode. But, yeah, so we're probably going to get all of the characters meeting back up to start the fight at some point in this episode. I'm going to reckon it's periodically through this episode we're getting new people arriving, because Storm and Forge need to meet up. Professor Xavier needs to come back. We could get some of the other mutants, the teens. They might be joining in, though it does specifically say X-Men, not the mutants. Could get Bishop back from the future. That might be something. North Star's sister from... Wow, what's the Canadian team? I just blanked on it. She showed up at Remy's funeral in the last episode. Could get her. There's so many characters they could bring in. Alpha Flight, that's it. But yeah, there's so many characters. I wonder how big they're pulling in for this final battle. But I guess we'll find out in 3, 2, 1, go. So here's the thing. It seems Trask just didn't want integration. He was fine with the mutants living off on their own. He just didn't want them in like regular society. That's what he was so against with Nimrod's plan. Well, Sinister's plan. Also, imagine them having to come up against multiple of these, because that one was able to take out the whole team, were it not for Cable's surprise intervention. This is lit up more than it was last episode. Like, majorly more lit up. Are we going to have any new things in this opening? Or is it once again, now that I'm paying attention, things are going to stay the same? Hey, Charles is back. Or more, Charles is there for once. If you put him in, why wouldn't you put Storm back? Did get a couple new shots as well. So where the hell did Bishop go? It's a fixed point almost. Okay, so I guess they've put a stopper in the idea of going back and saving all the people. Yes, we got that. Probably shouldn't say that in front of his mum, the source of his trust fund, but So they're not bringing in, out of all the changes they have brought in, they're not bringing out the whole Mystique is his father aspect. Okay. Well, that's ironic. That's another thing from this story, except it was in this story that Charles was revealed to the public that he was a mutant. Of course you're a part of this. She was sat next to Bastion in the UN meeting, so it makes sense. Plus, she was always suspicious. Is she going to take the role of what's her name from um Incredibles? Like she's gonna be the one to let him out. They've put the number there. Please tell me there's not going to be a whole bunch of dots. Hmm. Well, the Bastion sighting in the first episode was him as a child colouring in, so it would make sense he grew up somewhere. Hmm. So he's got some form of technopathy. is a mutant in this. That basically what it said. Victor, what are you doing part of this? Zima? Who are you? Why did you not get a. You've got your hand in every pot, don't you? OZT. Of course, that's the exact kind of person who would be interested in joining this experiment. Hmm. Huh. You don't even know the half of it. He corrupted his own mother. Really? There are going to be a. Oh, God. Please tell me he didn't accidentally activate them by scanning for that. You know, one thing that comes out of this, I don't think Roberto's going to be able to hide his powers. Hmm. Oh, now that was rude. So apparently, he's able to copy physical mutations. Would that work with Citarac though? Just how many of these are there? You know, you can't really do anything to him. And I have two more. Three more. Of course, the German gets to say nine. I was not expecting him to have one in his tail. I've only ever seen him with two. Oh, that's an issue. Where did you take them? I was about to say, try using your things as a propulsion. He did say he could fly. Quit bossing me around, Mom. Why was it just a car on the plane? I do have to question, what would happen if someone who didn't know they were a mutant tried to go through um Thingo's experiments? Father, son, all you just need to get his uncles here and got a real powerhouse of a family. You couldn't have saved the car. Hmm? Who the hell is Daria? Hey, I was right. Let me guess. Time portal. His figurehead. His Atlas. Why is he going? He's tapping into the Earth poles. You've never given Magneto a reason to go all out. Was not expecting Spider Man, Silver Samurai. This is just full of cameos, this episode. Oh god, not him. He has said many times that magnetism and electricity are closely connected. Ah, right about there. Oh, Why is the spacesuit bug like? Oh god, I'm very interested to see. That was a very dense episode. And we still have two more parts of this. One's like um 40% longer than this episode was. So the next one's the same length. The one after's 40 odd minutes. So we still have over an hour left of this arc. And yeah, I was not expecting Spider-Man, but this is very much like when Phoenix was loose. How they had that shot of Doctor Strange just stood there watching and all of that. So I guess Spider-Man is the one that you'd most expect to be in this, considering they had the crossover episodes. And yeah, Captain America in the last episode. So was it? I was not expecting Doom or Zemo. So this is a fully established world. Like we knew Avenger characters were in this, but they're villains and everything as well. I do have to wonder, who was that? The female one, was that Madame Mask? Not Madame Mask. I don't know. Is it? Because she had a very flat face. It was female, obviously, and they didn't have her name. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything. So there are a couple names that I'm interested in, because like Sebastian Shaw got a speaking credit in this. Why did he have a? Hmm. Uh, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about this that I didn't say during the episode. But um, so I'm just gonna end this one here. I'm very interested to see where this goes in the next two episodes. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.